What is up, Taurus? It's your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Beat in Boston. So, let's get the schmeal over with. All right, let's get it done. Let's get on and popping. Hey. All right, I'm done. I told you guys were going to start seeing me busting out with personality on here and that I was a weirdo. Now you're starting to see it. Now that I'm not as stressed out anyway. First things first, we are still doing the contest, so whoever gets the most likes, shares, subscribes, views, whatever, is going to be the winner of a free reading. I'll only be able to do one this month, unfortunately, because I had to move. And I have 10,000 doctor's appointments this month. So, yeah, that kind of bites into it. The other thing, if you need a personal reading, information is in the box below. For those of you who read with me often, you may want an updated menu list of services. I did update that. It's a little bit up in price, but not much. A girl got to live too. Anyway, the donations aren't up by much. I don't want you guys to freak out. But if you do need a personal reading, I do keep it affordable. So in the box below is all my information. Please do not Skype me or Facebook me unless you have already tried to reach me by email. If you haven't heard back from me, I haven't checked my emails today yet. I have had a doctor's appointments and lessons to teach and all of this kind of stuff. And I will get to you, I promise. The other thing is cross watchers. So if you are cross watching, know that this energy can come in vice versa. I'm going to be saying Taurus, but it could very well come in your energy and what Taurus is doing to you. All right, let's get on and popping because I hate talking about myself or about other stuff, except cards. I feel like I have a high energy around me right now. Like, y'all are popping off on people, just telling people like where to go. You're just not taking anything this month. And I know that a few friends of mine are Taurus, and they said that this Mars and Cancer energy has them all over the place. Just crazy. Just has them all over the place. And it's going to be there until July 1st. Unfortunately, we still have a couple more weeks of this crap. So I know. But I feel like you guys are literally popping off at the mouth at everybody. Like anyone who comes near you, it's like you're not taking any crap. Some of you are even popping off from your, on your twin flame. Some of you are going to get news of a twin flame. But you just don't feel like yourself. I feel like you're very morose. You're very sad. You're very depressed. You're very just not your usual Taurus-y friendly self, that very earth energy that you give, that beautiful rooted earth energy that you give. I feel it's more like scattered. But I do feel like you're going to be getting news of some of you of a twin flame. And that is an excellent thing. I like to hear that for you guys. It's not for everybody. Let me say this. It's a general reading. It's not for all of y'all. It's just for some of y'all. So, don't get your panties and boxers in a twist if it doesn't fit your story exactly. It's a general reading. It's not supposed to. So take what you can, leave what you can't, get rid of the rest, party with it. I don't care what you do with it. Just keep the pieces that fit. Don't sit there and try to make the puzzle pieces fit that don't fit. Don't become suspicious of a lover if there's nothing to be suspicious of or anything like that. No matter what comes up in the reading, just remember it is general. If we want a private reading, box split. Okay, Taurus. Yes, I see that you're very frustrated because, or what I'm feeling is because, there's a project, something you've been working on and trying to maintain balance on. And I feel like that was kind of ripped out from underneath you. Whether it be a job that became unstable, or it became unstable due to a love situation that you ran into and you messed with a coworker or somebody that is friends with a coworker, and now you're having to see this person. I feel like what you worked so hard to attain in balance is gone. I feel like it was just taken out from you. Like you planted those seeds, you worked really hard on it, and then all of a sudden, boom, it was gone. Just that quick, like that. And that frustration level set you off, like very, very much so, because it has to do with your home situation, your home front, your life garden, what you work in every day to make sure that you can provide a good life for yourself and whoever is in it. And I feel like either a contract went wrong or a love relationship at work went wrong. Something happened that this situation just came to a screeching halt, and you're no longer happy with your financial situation, with the give and take in a relationship. I feel like some of you have just been stolen from. They're saying that some of you had something stolen from you. Something that was an heirloom maybe, or something that you'd been working really, maybe this is the contract that I just heard about. Maybe you were working on this idea for a very, very long time, and someone came in and played it off as their idea. Maybe it was something like that, but some of you had something stolen from you. And it was pretty devastating. I feel like you're now just focused on how to pull yourself like back together, how to pull yourself back into a place where you can be stable again, because the whole thing with Taurus and being stable is like a must have. If Taurus's home life is not stable, or their money situation is not stable, Taurus is not stable. And you guys are very, very rooted and grounded in making sure that you have the finer things in life because you work for them, making sure that you have a home to provide, food to provide, even to just friends and family who come over, whatever it might be. And it looks like it devastated you. Somebody, there's this awful, tricky energy going around lately. It's awful. And it seems like every sign is getting hit. I did Aquarius first, then Pisces, like I promised. Then I did Aries, and now I'm here with you guys. And it looks like someone kind of just looks like someone took something from you that didn't belong to them. And the situation is coming to like a screeching halt. Like you're ready to change jobs, or you're ready to, whatever it is, it's all up in your face and you're not feeling it. You're like, yo, I'm done. And I feel like you're flying off the handle at everybody. Guilty. Yeah, that Aries sun and Aries rising energy that crushes my Leo moon. Yeah, it's not happy being in Cancer and trying to cry all over myself. I'm everywhere. I'm more explosive than I am emotional, and it's making me crazy. So I can only imagine being a grounded earth sign that it's making you guys crazy. We're passionate. Don't get me wrong. We are extremely passionate individuals, but we are not emotional individuals. We're not, especially Aries women are very masculine. We're very much into sports. We're very much a can do everything for ourselves kind of girl. So this whole crying all over ourselves really isn't doing it for us either. And so you guys are kind of doing the same thing. You're just snapping and just flying off at the mouth, coming out the side of your neck at people. In a way, I think it's kind of funny because some people just need to be told. Some people just need to be told, and other people just need to not be in situations. It's period. So I'm good with you flying off the handle. I don't know about you guys, but seeing a Taurus get mad is not a pretty sight, and you don't see it often. So when you do, it's like, whoa. God, you guys are all anxious. Like every time I sit down to read, you guys are super, super anxious. And I feel bad. I wish there was something I could do to help you, but unfortunately there isn't. Not unless you contact me directly and, you let me know what's going on. Only then can I help. But, there seems to be an issue here where you were forced to make a decision here about somebody. I feel like somebody here definitely took something that belonged to you. And you weren't privy to it. I don't think you knew about it until after it had already been done. It looks like by the time you got around to seeing what was going on, it was too late. It looks like that person already stole your idea or ended your contract or stole your money, stole your family heirloom. By the time you noticed that stuff was missing or something was wrong, it was already done. And it seemed like there's nothing you could really do about it. Sorry, guys, but medication. We all know I had spinal surgery, so I'm late on my medication. And then, yeah. So, of course, the infamous iced coffee. We all know I'm an iced coffee junkie. Since I started this channel, I've always been an iced coffee junkie, and I always will be. There's a story behind that, by the way. Someday I'll tell it to you. It's pretty damn funny, but there's a story. And I know a lot of you love when I share bits and pieces of my life with you because it makes me seem like a real person instead of just hiding everything away. So I will tell you that story sometime. Anyway, it, I'm feeling like it's, someone in your past that you knew, or someone you thought you knew. I've been getting a lot of like business readings lately and money readings, and I don't know why, but not so much love. And it's kind of good because when I get love, it's like I get couples. I don't get who's coming toward who or whatever. But it looks like somebody that you knew, you had a past with, and you really trusted this person. And now you're all up in your feels about telling them exactly what you think of them. Now, I also feel like if we were to go to the relationship space, something came to an end. Something definitely came to an end here that, hold on, they're talking away. And it's very distracting when they're talking and I'm talking, and I've got music trying to calm me down in the background from wanting to do a million things and not being able to because I can't lift anything. They're saying here that some of you may have been cheated on. Somebody who you were with, or maybe you even did the cheating, Taurus. They have a bit of a drinking problem or a partying problem. And it looks like some cheating happened here. And instead of telling somebody, you're just getting very nasty with them and trying to push them away. It looks like you're pulling in this energy to try and push them away instead of telling them the truth. It looks like the Queen of Swords energy is here and you're really pushing them away, like a forced hand decision type of thing, like, and being very strong in your advocacy for yourself of, pushing them away because you're not ready to settle down, or they're not ready to settle down and they're pushing you away. But to me, it looks like you found out about something that you're pretty devastated about. You put some time and effort into a relationship. We've got a lot of cups here as well as pentacles, but it was somebody, that you thought you could trust. You felt kinship with, friendship with, love with. And it looks like this person just broke your trust completely. I'm looking here at the Five of Cups and you're just devastated. And in this card, you're not noticing that you have a beautiful castle in the background that you live in. You're not noticing that you still have this Two of Cups remaining, but you're looking at the three that have fallen, have spilled. And to me, it looks like you're kind of coming out of this mind prison of, I feel like, what did they have that I didn't? Why was I not good enough for this person? Don't put yourself there. And if this is your partner and this is you cross-watching for Taurus, don't put yourself in that mind frame. Someone never cheats on someone else because it's their fault. Now, we all have our faults. It takes two to tango in a relationship. Don't get it twisted, right? But when it comes down to cheating, it's never someone's fault or lack of what they have that they couldn't give this person. It's a lack of what this person has inside themselves. Don't allow somebody to rent up your headspace and make you feel like you weren't good enough, so they had to cheat on you. There was something you were missing, so they had to cheat on you. They didn't have to cheat on anyone. They didn't have to do any of this. But I feel like this person maybe, parties a bit too much, and maybe this happened while they were partying. They weren't honest about it. It came out. And it came out in a pretty flashy way. Where you just said, okay, no way. You are not balancing me and another person. It's not happening. And you got rid of them. But I feel like when they found out that you were done with them, instead of playing along here, I feel like this is pretty game-ish. This is a game here. I don't like this. I don't like people who play games. So I don't have time for it. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have time for it. I have no time for games and for sugarcoating stuff. So I'm like, But I feel like this person put it in your face. Once you found out, it's all up in your face, and they're kind of cutthroat about it. It's just like, here, look at this, look at this, look at this. Aren't you jealous, or aren't you upset, or aren't you mad? Or I feel like, this does have some Scorpio energy attached to it, I would say, with the Death card and the amount of cups that I'm seeing. I usually don't put out signs, but this is heavy Scorpio energy as well as heavy earth energy. We do have the card of Leo as well. But usually I don't really get into signs. I blurt them out on accident, and usually they're right. Excuse me. And a decision was made. You just were like, no way. There's no way I'm going to stay in this while you put this all up in my face and you break my heart and shove it down my throat while I'm standing here watching. It's like you broke the cycle. You're like, okay, I'm done. And whatever you said to this person about being done, they were not happy about it. This was like a game. They were trying to get you to come closer and, feel jealous and feel these feelings. And now you're all up in your feels, but it has nothing to do with jealous and more has to do with wanting to slap the taste out of someone's mouth. I know all about that because I've been like that every 2 seconds lately. And, anyone who says something to me, I'm just like, you know what? Off. I'm done. Like, just that quick. And so, looking at this, it's like, this is someone, you thought you could trust. And now you're finding yourself all up in your feels and you're finding yourself looking back on these memories as sour, bit like bittersweet, like it's almost souring up for you. Like you have no feelings left for this person because of the way they treated you. You're happier in your single self than you were being a part of whatever this was now. And you're just making no offer toward this person. And I feel like this person still wants you to come toward them, still wants you to pursue them. But I don't know what kind of messed up game this is. But if someone went, even if we weren't saying, we're exclusive, but, sleeping around on people, like at least like tell somebody, hey, I'm going to be sleeping with other people. Like, don't just go out and get your thing wet. Like, that's just gross. You're gross. Sorry. We all know I'm opinionated and I speak my mind. So, I feel like you're not going toward this person. You're just like, nope, this is all you get. You get this like resting bitch face towards you. And that's all. Like, we're not discussing anything else. That's it. And this person, though, still wants you to come toward them and make some kind of offer. And you're not. And this can go for this business situation or work situation as well. I feel like somebody wants you to come forward and still make an offer to stay or to continue on there. And you're just not happy anymore. You're not making that offer. You're more asking to go another way. Gosh, you got all the pentacles today, guys. Man. Yeah, you're not making this. I feel like you're not making this offer toward work. You're deciding to go another route. Maybe you're deciding to take classes or to leave your place of employment after many years. Whatever it is, y'all are deciding you are not trying to be a part of whatever just happened there. Someone, stealing your schedule or, scheduling you and you didn't know and you showed up on the wrong day or you didn't show up to work or whatever it is this person did that they're being so harsh toward you and shoving things in your face. This is a nasty coworker right here. Definitely a nasty coworker. The Queen of Swords in reverse doesn't just cut people out of their life. They cut people, period. And this talks about, you being blind to whatever happened here. So this talks about you not realizing that this person is behaving in this way toward you. Until it was really in your face, until they got frustrated that you didn't notice. And then it was all up in your face and you were like, okay. All right. You might want to stay on the other side of the room because if not, I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth. And it's almost like you're not making that offer to become friendly again. I feel like you're just taking your pentacles and you're moving on from whatever financial situation this is, work situation this is, whatever stolen ideas this might have been. You're just taking all of this and you're moving on. You're not trying to hear it. You're just not trying to hear it. You got your back to this right here. You're like backing up. I'm moving out of this situation. I'm out and I'm going to make my offer somewhere else. And I'm not staying where I am. And this is also talking about putting that work into that relationship. You're not doing it. You're going to move on and make that offer towards someone else that you may not even have someone to make an offer to right at the moment. It's just a matter of not offering this person who did you dirty. Let's see here. There's definitely a mood set here of like walking away from stuff. Yes, you're walking away from something that you definitely thought that you wanted. And okay, more Scorpio energy. That you definitely thought you wanted. You definitely wished for something, but instead you're finding that you're leaving all the effort of this behind. You're finding that you're leaving all the effort of these 8 cups behind, and you're walking on. You're going to go on your path toward the moon, and you're going to get the answers that you need. You're going to get the soul food you need. You're going to get what you need for Taurus, or what you need for Taurus's partner, whichever way this is coming in for you. This was not, you're going to go toward what you want. This was not it. I feel like this could have been like a fake twin flame, a fake soulmate, somebody who just played with your feelings just to suck you in. And it's like they took from you. Here we go again with the taking. I feel like this person may have taken money from you, not paid it back. They may have stolen from you. But I feel like this is a type of person taking things they don't deserve and not giving anything in return. But then when they mess around on you, they want you to come toward them. Like it's like this big mind game. It's very odd. But it does have water energy all over it. It really does. Because it looks here like we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So somebody's definitely emotionally devastated. And on the other side, someone's definitely emotionally manipulative. So you guys are all up in your feels, I feel like. And, you know, your partner's definitely emotionally manipulative. Whichever way that goes for you. If this is Taurus's partner, you're in your feels and they're a manipulator. However, if this is Taurus, you're in your feels and your partner's heavily manipulating you. Like I said, I feel like this could be a fake twin flame, preparing you for something real, or a fake soulmate, someone who just throws the words around, twin flame or soulmate, to try and get what they want from you, which may be money, sex, a place to live, you paying their bills, whatever it is they got from you. And I feel like while you were taking care of them and helping them, they were taking what they wanted. They were helping themselves to whatever you had as well. Yeah, I mean, we got some heavy water energy here, guys. I don't know. Usually I don't say that, but I mean, this whole thing has been pentacles and cups. So I'm going to go with earth and water. I have barely seen any wands in here. Nothing until now. There's the 10 of wands. So this person left you with a burden. They may have left you holding the bag on bills. You may have found out while you were living together that they were cheating. Like I said, they may have been drinking or drugging and cheated. But they definitely left you holding the bag on a lot of stuff here. I feel like I'm 23 minutes in, and I still have a little bit to tell you guys, so I'm going to be a little bit longer. They definitely left you holding the bag for whatever they did. Even if you had to throw them out, like if you threw them out, they definitely had no intention on returning to pay you this money back, all of these pentacles that are gone. It may have been a drug problem as well, where they stole from your bank account or stole all the stuff from your house and sold it, is what I'm getting. But it's definitely got to do with them creating a third-party situation here and living off of what your earnings were and playing family with you. While behind the scenes, this is what's really going on. They may have been creating bills you didn't know about. Maybe there's credit cards in your name you didn't know about. There's definitely stolen something going on here. But it's like they were living on your dime. It's like they're driving around in your nice, say you have a Maserati. They're driving around in your nice Maserati, picking up guys or girls in it that they're seeing behind your back type of thing. That's what this feels like. Meanwhile, you're over here with your head in work, trying to pay all the bills, or, confused with all of this piling up. And this is what they're doing, or were doing. I feel like this is recent past, and kind of living off your dime. They were probably taking your money and taking other individuals out. Again, this talks about you carrying the burden of, work and ideas, and a third party coming in and stealing that and profiting from it. So again, we could be talking about work as well. Whichever way this applies to you, apply it. Okay. It's coming in both as a relationship and both as work. Some really bent, broken work relationships now that you don't really trust anybody anymore. And you have good reason not to. I mean, you've really got someone here who manipulated you into thinking that they were a friend or they were a lover, and they turned around and really did you dirty. I mean, you're probably still trying to figure out which way is up at this point. It's like, okay, I don't even know what just happened. And you're picking up the pieces. You're probably getting bills in the mail that you didn't know about. Or you're getting called into your boss's office to say that, you weren't part of this project and, you didn't put in the work you were supposed to. Meanwhile, it was probably all your work. But there's definitely this thing about leaving behind either this job or this person or this situation. You're done with it. You're going toward that star card, what you want, and what you want is not non-reciprocal. And you may even be taking people to court. You may be even taking people to court over this for what happened. I definitely see the justice system, and this is my attorney card. The King of Swords is always my attorney card with justice. I don't know why. It just is. Maybe it's because he rules by the book. He's very fair. He's very by the law. But I see an attorney here, and it coming up in your favor. Again, we've got water energy. We've got the King of Cups in reverse. So this is someone who definitely emotionally manipulated, and I feel like it's going to come up in your favor because of the fact that this person did some serious dirt here. But even if your bosses uncover that this stuff was yours and you have it saved somewhere that this person could never have, however it comes out, you're still not going to make the offer to stay. You're going to be looking to, some of you may be traveling, getting on your own way. Some of you may be moving because of this. Or maybe your partner's moved out, but you've got your back toward this particular wand, the Ace of Wands, and taking action. You've got the two of Wands in front of you at a crossroad. So you're taking action, but the Two of Wands in front of you is a crossroad. It's like, well, what action am I taking? So I feel like you guys will be taking some serious action, but you're getting the warning to kind of chill out on the whole telling everybody off bit. I didn't get that warning yet. I hope I don't. I can't help it. It just comes out. They're saying take a chill pill on this Russian and kill it thing, being all up in your feels and just being like this, I'm done with you. They're saying take a little break from that. Try to find something that calms you. Walk in nature. Be near the water. It is summertime here anyway. It's summertime on the East Coast. Not exactly warm and nice outside, but, it's raining cats and dogs, humans and elephants, but something that will calm you. Take a bath, read a book, whatever hobby it is you have. Go to a cafe, bring a book, get a nice little cup of coffee. Coffee. Speaking of coffee. They're saying to do that because you're going to need to change your frame of mind once this whole